Everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to apply a grayscale effect to any video in native Android application using the Media3 transformer library. So here I have one video playing, so I'll just play this video, and this video is from a network URL. So this is not a local video, and if I click on convert to grayscale, firstly I need to give some permission. Now converting a video to grayscale does not require permission. This permission is only because I want to write this video to my files app or to the external storage. That's why I require this permission. If you don't want to save your video to the files app or to the external storage, you don't require this permission. Okay, so I'm making that very clear at the start. So I will go over here and I'll give it permission. Okay, all file access. Previously in older versions of Android there was this read write external storage permission, but that is deprecated now, so we have to use this all file access permission. And here you can see that now it has started to convert. So the first video, ignore that first video, like that is normal video playing from URL. I have just paused that video, but at the bottom here you can see now I have converted this video to grayscale as well. And while the process I have paused that grayscale video as well, because while the process was going on, you also saw a progress bar being displayed. So that indicates to the user that the conversion is happening, and the conversion might take some time. It depends on how big your video is. Now this video is pretty short, that's why it happened quickly. Now I will show you one for big video as well, but in that big video I will pick a video from my local file. So if I just show it to you, just give me a second. So I don't know, I just need to remove all this. Okay, remove from sidebar, running devices. So here you can see I have saved this particular video which was converted to grayscale inside my files app as well. And now I have another video, the Biggs Bunny video you might have seen. I will convert that into grayscale as well. So what I'll do is that I have created one second activity as well. I'll quickly run this. Now inside this second activity I will have to pick video from the files app, and once I pick the Big Bunny's video, I will convert that to grayscale as well and show it to you. But this video is very long, so it will take some time. So here you can see I have this pick video button as well now. So I'll just click on pick video. It is displaying my two videos. Now the first one is already the grayscale video which I just converted, so I won't pick it. I'll select the Big Bunny one, and it is a 9 minutes long video. So here you can see I'll just quickly pause it and I will click on convert to grayscale. You don't need to pause the original video, I just don't want to get distracted by that audio of that particular video. Now this will take time, so we'll check the code first, and by the time this is done I will show that output back to you, because this is a 9 minute, almost 10 minute long video, so it will take some time. So here I am just displaying the progress bar to the user that okay, something is happening, you need to wait. So let's get started. So first you will have to create a native Android project I'm using XML layout, but if you want you can use Jetpack Compose as well. Next, inside build.gradle.kts I have added all these dependencies. So the Exoplayer UI as well as HLS is used for playing video, and for the transformer, effect and common, these dependencies are for applying the grayscale. Like they do all sorts of other stuff as well, like remove audio. So I already have created a video on remove audio as well, so if you're interested you can check that out. So once you do this, you will have to go to this libs.versions.toml file. You will have to add this Media3 Exoplayer library, and at the bottom you will have to add all this stuff as well. So all this stuff, okay. Once you add all this stuff, you just have to go to build.gradle.kts and just click on sync now. Then inside Android manifest I have added permission. So internet permission, for in the first output I showed you that I was playing video from a URL, right, from a network URL. So for that we require this, and this read and write external storage permission, because I want to save that file. If you are using old version, then this will be used, otherwise for newer version this will be used. Also again for picking videos, the second output which I showed you, picking videos does not require any permission. Only for saving and reading the file it requires permission. Picking videos, I'll show you how to do that without permission as well. So first add this, then first I'll show you the main activity where we are playing the video from a network URL. So go to activity underscore main. Here I have added one player view, so this will play the normal video. Okay, then I have added second player view which will play the video in which the video is converted to grayscale, and I have one button for converting the output converting the original video to grayscale, and this progress bar will be displayed whenever we are in the process of converting it to grayscale. Now if I go to main activity, here you can see I have taken two Exoplayer variables and two player views, one progress bar, one variable for file name, one for playback position, play when ready, one for transformer. This would be helpful for us, and this would be file path, file where our actual file would be stored, and this is the video URL. So instead of this you can use whatever you feel like. And here for required permission I am asking for read write external storage. This is for older Android version. So here to request permission, this is how you request in older Android versions, and if permission is not granted I am displaying an error message, toast message. Otherwise we just call setup transform, and this is the new way where we have to call start activity for result, and we have to check for has manage external storage permission or not. So for that I have created this method, so you can check. If permission is there, then call setup transformer, otherwise need to give permission. And here I have also created this request manage external storage permission. So it basically opens the settings of the app, and the user has to enable that particular checkbox to toggle that permission. Now if you are using this manage external storage permission which I showed you inside Android manifest, I think you will also have to inform Google, like why do you require this permission, because because we want to save this files inside the external storage, that's why. So you will have to tell Google at the time of production while you are deploying it to Play Store. And here same thing, asking for permission, and here this is helper method to check whether permission was granted or not. And here we have just initialized our progress bar in and two player, input player as well as output player, and on button click we are just calling this method called request transformer permission. Here we are initializing our input player view, here we are initializing our output player view. Like this is boilerplate code for Exoplayer, so I won't go into much detail. Here we are releasing our player, and on start we are just initializing our input player, and on stop we are releasing our player, and on resume again we are releasing resuming our input player, and on pause we are resuming our input player as well, and on destroy again we are releasing our player. Now here inside request transformer permission I'm just checking if the permission is granted or not. And also Exoplayer requires at least API 23, that's why I've added this check. And here we are just requesting for permission. If permission was granted, we are just calling setup transformer. And here I have just set the output player to stop release, and it is made sure it is equal to null, because suppose if you have picked one video, you have converted it to grayscale, now you have picked second video, so before we convert it to grayscale we need to release the first video which was created. Okay, also you can write this bit of code in on destroy as well, because in release player I'm just releasing the first player. You may want to release the second player as well, so be careful with that. And here inside here this is how we are transforming our video. So if you see, okay, so also just to show you, the second output is also ready. So here you can see now the output is little janky because I'm mirroring my device, that's why, but if you try to run it on your own real device it would be proper. So here you can see it has been converted to grayscale. And also if I show it to you over here, here you can see there are now 3 videos. So this one is the grayscale of our Bugs Bunny. So yeah, anyways, coming back, so here I'm just, as soon as transformation begins, I'm displaying our progress bar, and here you can add a bunch of effects. So currently I'm just adding this RG. So this is important thing, converting our grayscale filter. Okay, and here we are creating our transformer, here we are creating our input item. Now we are editing our input item, so we are passing our effects, whatever effects we have passed over here. So the effect I am passing, if you want to remove audio, you can uncomment this line as well, but yeah, up to you. I don't want to remove the audio in this video because I have also already created a tutorial of how to remove an audio. And here we are creating our file path, then we are starting our transformer. Here we are creating our external file. Now I will quickly go through this because this is not the use case of this video tutorial. And this is how you save a file to external storage. Now this API only works from HDK level 29 and above. Like for below 29 and 29 and below, it's very difficult because to save file inside external storage, it's extremely messy in Android. But I have already made a video on how to save it to the downloads folder. So maybe if you want to support lower versions, you can just directly save it to the downloads folder instead of here. What happens in this particular thing is it will store in the DCIM folder, which is the best practice. So this is how you save the video. So I'll just simply scroll through this. Okay, and here you get 2 callbacks, on completed and on error. So if you see my main activity, I have also extended transformer.listener, and here you get on completed. So if it is completed, we just initialize our output player and hide, make it visible and hide our progress bar, and also display a toast message and save that video automatically to the external storage. If you don't want to save it, you can just comment it out as well. And on error, I'm just displaying an error message and changing the visibility of items. Now for second activity, it is almost the same. I won't explain much, I will only show you the logic of how to pick a video. So same thing here, I have taken one button, okay, for picking video. The player view is exactly the same of first activity. This is also same, this is also same, and this is also same. Okay, now if we go to second activity, again this everything is same, all this is same, this is same. Firstly, we don't have a video URL at the start. The user will pick the video URL, and for picking the video URL, once you click on the button, this thing gets called launch new video picker. Again, for picking video, we don't require any permission. So I'm just checking, showing the user videos only whatever are present inside his device, and once we get the URI, we just assign it to our video URL, and we automatically, previously in previous, like in first main activity, I was initializing the input player in on start and on resume, but here we can't do that because we don't get this URL in on start and on resume. It will only be possible once user picks a video. That's why we are initializing it over here and calling resume. Everything else remains the same. So this logic is same for picking permission, this logic is same, this is same, again same thing, this is also same. Setting up the transformer is same, requesting permission is same, initializing input player, initializing the output player, releasing the player, then stopping it, on pause, on destroy, setting up our transformer, then same transform video. Here you can see I've added the RGB grayscale filter, and here I'm just have added the effects, and here we are creating external file, then saving it to our external storage. Same thing what I have done in my previous main activity, and here again I have extended the transformer.listener, and depending on that we are performing appropriate actions. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.